How to use a daily forecast feature for our Time App desktop program. Let's go to our time date key and left click. Let's scroll down to our birth data key and left click. Let's pick Jane Doe for example. Let's go to the names list. We see Jane Doe and left clicking. Let's verify that Jane Doe is listed, and she is. Let's exit out by clicking the red button, left click. Let's go to our navigation key and left clicking. Let's scroll down our menu and we see Daily Forecast, and we left click Daily Forecast. Move our screen up here and we see the words Daily Forecast. See the name Jane Doe, and we notice that the date that we're doing our particular search is Sunday, October 25th, 2009. The main purpose for the Daily Forecast highlights when an event may take place in the life of Jane Doe. In this particular example, we're concerned about reading any information listed under the sentence or the terms called your activated aspects. In this particular example, we see some data listed under the term your activated aspects, and it's in the favorable influence or the favorable position. And so we're going to look for the orange colored N. So that stands for natal, also representing or symbolizing Jane Doe. So all we're concerned about reading is the interpretation written in blue for Jane Doe. And we see opportunity to enjoy other people's money. One more thing when it comes to dealing with the daily forecast that we want to be concerned about looking for is something called the personal power aspects. So we're going to scroll down to see if there's a personal power aspect. In this particular example, we see one, and that deals with a conjunction, and that's indicated by 000. Once again, we're concerned about reading the orange colored N, and we see here the N stands for natal, also symbolizing Jane Doe. And we want to read the interpretation. According to the urge, express your intentions, realign your goals. Once again, for the daily forecast, all we're concerned about looking for is any information written under what is called your activated aspects. In this particular example here, for feelings for the moon, there's nothing activated, so we can scroll down and scroll to the inharmonious section of the daily forecast feature to see if there's anything activated for Jane Doe. And let's see if there's anything going on in an inharmonious manner. And we see here weakness for Jane Doe for the 25th of October 2009. Once again, all we're interested for the daily forecast is reading anything listed under your activated aspects. And here we're dealing with unfavorable influence. When we see that title and anything written under your activated aspects, we want to go directly to the orange colored N, which is highlighted here. And the N stands for natal, and the natal symbolizes Jane Doe or whoever else you're looking for on your time app program. And we're going to read the blue area here. It says trickery blinds the concern. We want to get some more details on that particular meaning. We simply remember the planet receiving the pressure is the natal sun in Scorpio. So what we're going to do is minimize our screen, or actually not going to minimize, we're going to close this particular daily forecast screen by clicking the red button. We're going to go to our navigation key and left clicking, and we're going to go to the feature that says right now. And we know that the problem was the natal sun being afflicted. So what we're going to do is right click the aspect key, and we see our list of keywords and planets. But for this particular example, we noticed that the sun was being afflicted. So we're going to right click personal problems, and we're going to look for the defining definition for the trickery blinds the concern. In order to do that, we have to go to GW. GW stands for general weather. Click general weather, and we're going to find out how long will trickery blind and concern. See, we see your activated aspects, unfavorable influence for Jane Doe is the unfavorable influence, and all we want to do is look for the orange colored N, That stands for natal, symbolizing Jane Doe. Trickery blinds the concern, and that will be enforced from October 25th, 2009 at 3:54 a.m. to October 28th, 2009 at 12 a.m. We want to find the detailed information. What we'll do is scroll down, and normally there will be a detailed reading. And here we see Mars inharmonious to the Sun. They have details for the Sun conjunct the Sun. So that's where you can get more detailed information on the particular interpretation. So that's how you use the daily forecast for the Time App desktop program.